What is good, Knicks fans? Coming at you with another video. Want to talk Knicks because look at this, man. We win 130 to 106, and we outscored them pretty much every quarter. Yes, every quarter we outscored them. We had a good game. Um, First I want to get the team stats. We made them shoot 43%. Only made 39 field goals. We made 50 field goals out of 90 and got 53%. That wins us games. 3-point percentage, we have 42 to that 25. They're 10th and 30 something. We are 10th and 30 something. We made 16. They made 9. So this is what I'm talking about. Free throw percentage terrible for both teams. But that's fine. Assists. We had 29 assists. This is going to win us games. I like this stat a lot. That means we're moving the ball, finding guys, getting each other looks and everything. This is going to help us win games all the time. Also, our defense. 6 blocks there too. We got 4 steals, and then got 6, but that's fine. We got a lot of stops. But yeah, overall, the Knicks had a great game. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in double digits. Jalen Brunson had a great stat line, 17 and 6 assists, 0 turnovers. Important to see. 6 for 11 from the field. 2 for 3 from 3-point line. 2 for 4 from 3-point line. Wish he would have made all his free throws, but it's whatever. RJ Barrett had a bounce back game, 18 and 4. 8 15 from the field. 0 threes out of 3 attempts. Wish he made 1 at least. Julius Randle played a good game. Didn't get in the way at all. And that's all we want from Julius Randle. Has 0 assists. I think Jalen Brunson is leading the team in assists through the first 2 games. 15 points for Randle, 6 rebounds. 5 from 12 shooting, 2 from 3 from 3-point line. Awesome. And the best player tonight, you can say only because he scored 20, but he did a lot more than score. He assisted on a lot of things. He got rebounds. He pushed the ball in transition. Played really good defense. He did everything he was supposed to. I think quickly had himself a super night. Bounce back night also with 20.7 rebounds, 7 assists, 8 for 14 shooting, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line. He had plus 27, the highest on the team. Second highest is Obi. He has 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 12 from the field, efficient. 2 for 5 from 3. That's 40%. That's awesome. That's 20 plus 25, second highest, like I said. Rose is the third highest in terms of plus minus. 13 points, another bounce back game. 6 assists, important. 4 for 6 from field, 3 for 4 from 3-point line. He had himself a good night. 23 plus minus. Hardenstein was 21 plus minus in the plus minus. That's awesome. 6 for 11, nice. And 6 and 11, that's nice. Mitchell Robinson was important on defense, though. You can see that he was super important on defense, although Hardenstein was awesome off the bench also. I think these guys collectively had themselves an awesome night. Everybody that touched the floor was either good to great tonight, and that's what we want. We know not everybody's going to be great throughout. It's going to be double digits throughout. It's 10 guys that's going to be on the floor constantly, and then all 10 of them aren't going to be going crazy all the time, right? But so like Cam didn't have himself the night he had the other night, but he wasn't bad tonight like he was in the other games in preseason. He was not bad tonight. He was actually good for what he did. He had 2 bonehead turnovers. Other than that, and everybody has mishaps, assignments on defense, not moving the way they should on offense and things like that. Everybody had that throughout the night. It's fine. But they all found a way to get back to how they're supposed to play, and Cam was no exception. He did good tonight in how he was supposed to do. He just played defense, and any mistakes he did, he just got back on defense. He did his thing. He showed a fight to be better, whenever he made a mistake. And yes, he didn't score a bunch at all. He had chances to score more. Like he had 8 attempts from the field. If he made 1 3 and then another shot, that's 5 from 8 from the field, 1 from 3, and he had 11 points, right? So it's whatever. I think he did good for his night. He was good. He was like one of those guys that was good. Like Fournier, he was good. These guys were good. And then you got the other guys that were great, like Brunson, RJ, Julius, Rose, Toppin, and Quickly, and even Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein. They didn't score much. You don't need guys that score like that when you have everybody else scoring, but they were good. They were good to great. Everybody was just so important to this game to really kill the Detroit Pistons' hope of trying to get back into this game, because they brought it down to, because we was up as much as 25. They brought it down to 13. I think the bench came in, actually. I'm not sure. In the fourth quarter, whatever. We just killed whatever comeback they would come. Every time they tried to come back, we would push it back up. But when they brought it to 13, we just destroyed their hopes, and that's it. The game was done because after that, and it was awesome to see. We need to do that with team. We need to do that more with teams, especially the teams we're supposed to be. And talking about that, I want to talk about the next 2 games, because the next 2 games are important games against the Magic and Pistons. No, whoa, I'm bugging out. Sorry. It is against the Magic and Hornets next 2 games, because we have a 7-game situation where Bucks, Cavaliers, Hawks, Sixers, Celtics, Timberwolves, Nets. We have 7 games of just, if we don't play it right, we can lose, right? We need games like Magic and Hornets to win. We need those type of games because we need to win those type of games. We need to take those seriously, and we need to win. Play how you play today. Destroy these teams. Their defense, you could take wherever you go. Bring them even with these teams, bring them with you at all times. Your offense is going to come and go. It happens. But as long as you bring your defense is going to keep you in games. Your defense will win you games, especially with teams like this, with Magic and Hornets. But if you could bring your defense to the Bucks, to the Cavaliers, against the Hawks, and Philly, Celtics, Timberwolves, Nets, your offense is not going to be off every one of those 7 games. So you're going to be able to win games here and there, right? But you need those 2 games, because just in case you're going to lose a streak after that, right? But let's just see. If we play how we played against these 2 games, against Grizzlies and Pistons, against any of these teams, we will be give ourselves the chance to win a few of those games. I'm sorry. We can be a plus team within these next 9 games, right? Next 9 games, we can be a plus team, like a 6-5 and stuff like that. 7-4, we can do that, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can be like that. It's like, as long as we bring our defense everywhere we go, the sky's the limit for this team. Because defensively, we have been good, no doubt about it. And I think we will be a good, one of the best defensive teams this year. It's all about how we play against the best, though. And we have a 7-game situation where we can show our defense constantly against the best, against the better teams. Because Cleveland Hawks aren't the best, Timberwolves aren't the best, Nets aren't the best, but they're the better teams compared to Magic and Hornets, right? So yeah, these 2 games are important. We have to play them how we played Detroit. So the player of the night is Quickly, without a doubt. He had himself one hell of a game. Rose was important tonight, though. Obi too, and our starters was awesome. All in all, let's say we had one great night, and I hope to see more of this going down the line. is here.
And it being open tonight, like the energy was rocking. So let's talk about that.
Energy was rocking.
Energy was rocking. It felt like a playoff game. I mean, early on, the defensive chance. It reminded me of COVID when we played Atlanta that first game. It had that kind of feel. The announcements coming out, you know, when everybody's calling each other's names and things like that. That's pretty cool. So opening night's always good.
Yeah, it was rocking in the Garden. Brunson.
Now, Mike Green was just talking about on the broadcast with Clyde Frazier that in the first 2 games.
My fault. What the fuck is this about? Well, anyways, I think I saw this. So, he said, I make it a point to not give the ball to the other team. He got jokes. But he said out of the first 2 games, you had 16 assists and 0 turnovers. That's important, especially for a point guard. And we haven't had a point guard that done something like that in I don't know how long, right? So it's important to have somebody like that at the point of attack to take care of the ball so well and assist to our guys, finding the open guys constantly. It's hard to do, and not every point guard in the NBA can do that. Most point guards still get turnovers, even with them being good decision makers. LeBron still get turnovers, even though he's a great decision maker, one of the best to ever do it, right? But he still get turnovers a lot. And if Jalen Brunson can do that, he's 15 assists and 0 turnovers. Yeah. But if he can do that constantly, or at least low turnovers, then the sky's the limit for the Knicks, because being a general has played 64 minutes so far and has yet to turn the ball over. Awesome. Don't jinx it though. But yeah, we need a point guard like this where we can rely on him to do a lot on offense, and that's what he does. He does a lot on offense, and he still hasn't turned the ball over. He does his thing, and he helps us win games. This is what a point guard's supposed to be: cool, calm, and collective, and help us win games without turning the ball over. And it's important. So yeah, all in all, awesome game. 6 players in double digits, and I want to see games more like this. Check y'all later.